Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
When the Nocturne goes in, I think it's a really interesting comp here from JDG.
I love this Kha'Zix pick, though. It's such a great adaptation into the Ziggs. We talked about how the Ziggs is very safe to sit in bot lane by himself. Guess what you don't want to be?
His mid laner reset after Yagao did on mid side, so Angel was actually able to come back off of that, get the push in himself a little bit later, timing the resets of JDG's bot lane once you know that...
Yagao gets him right behind it. He bent the bullet right there. And then you can see JDG with the priority, though, in top side are going to be on this Rift Herald. Here we go. Hook shot into the back of the pit. The Hexacle Ultimatum stolen. That is going to be Suning with the Rift Herald and the kill. First blood goes over to the Lions in the top side, and they're going to keep pushing in on top of this. They do lose their Nautilus. They are losing the Renekton as here comes the Thresher of Aphelios. It's a fight on two different fronts, three different fronts. The Zoe falls, the Nocturne as well, and Hanfong will walk away. It wasn't
the fights going on like you're talking about. It was Suning that just had the slight edge.
Oh,
and another one.
Okay. Sure. There we go. We come back in, and it is the Roman supply. SOFM wants nothing to do with it. Heading towards top lane, has a Rift Herald in his back pocket. Aphelios can carry the game.
Yeah, it's such good play from Suning. I love it, but a TP in from behind, double TP.
It's a double TP, and it's going to be the Nocturne Paranoia coming straight in off it. We've seen it so many times. There is the Super Mega Inferno Bomb going down, but it is Zoom who on goes Golden to keep himself alive. There's so many chakrams going on top with Lucan. Tries to keep himself on top of this. Great Zhonya's from Yagao. Keeps himself safe. But with all that invested from teleport advantages, we know we can get our laners into a position that you might not have swept away. You might not know it might be there. So I think it's good from JDG to just take the L on that one. You're not on soul point just yet. You've got a bit of time before that, and you're still scaling up with this Aphelios. Has 1.5 items, so this Trouble Bubble lands. Good hook, but there's the flash hook. The Paranoia continues on underneath the tower. He's going to commit his ult along with the Moonlight Vigil. What is still alive? How does he get it? And no, he does not. Yagao has to commit his actual flash to make sure.
Logan is probably, at this point in the game, going to be picking up a lot of jungle camps from the JDG jungle, so if Suning are able to, you know, invest deep vision, start stealing tough, you have to play around these big, long cooldowns, and the way Suning are playing, they're not giving easy bubbles over to Yagao.
No, the Dominus has been popped, so you have to respect that. There's a hook. The hook from On does not land onto terrain, and he's going to have to flash himself away. So there's his Dragon gone down. Suning will pick himself up soul point.
What?
Zoom goes in, but nobody's there to follow up, and he gets obliterated.
They got a track on mid lane. This tower is going down oh so easy. It's only a 3,000 gold lead for Suning, but this game feels completely within.
Nice. The backs, and they can go straight forward. They're going to fade out all the TPs.
Yeah, TP's coming in from Hanfong. I mean, this is going down so fast they don't have vision. JDG might just have it.
They have the perfect guns for it there for a second. They're going to go into it, and that is taken away. Daylight.
Because Suning are the first ones into the river, and Bin and SOFM, they're stepping up real far.
Oh, Zoom, he's going to find himself in a whole lot of hurt. He's getting jumped on by the Hextech Ultimatum, trying to keep himself alive, but with no Sterex, he is dead to rights. But while that's been happening, we can see now JDG using this time with the numbers advantage to push themselves into mid lane. Now, JDG, you're a man down. No teleport for Zoom either, so important to know that even when he spawns, he's not going to be instantly back into this pit. And you can see already SOFM and Bin already on this objective.
Yeah, best case here for Kanavi, it's going to be a steal. Doesn't even have a ward to place down. They don't have any wards. Not even Lumao has anything, so Yagao's jumping into the pit to try and get vision for his team, snapping back there too. It's a great pull away, and you know what, Suning do an excellent job of securing that.
Coming up to twice that amount of time, at 30 minutes, he's still 0-1-0. He really hasn't had the impact that we know and love from this man, and it's just so difficult for him because there's no real reason for anyone on the side of Suning to be isolated without any kind of support. As I say that, Bin goes in. We're going to try and use the Mega Inferno Bomb and the TP. The Paranoia is coming in. The Hextech Ultimatum keeps Yagao in place as he goes forward with the portal jump, but gets taken down immediately. It's a big Moonlight Vigil right across everybody on the top of Suning, and now they're trying to run away. The Aphelios is not afraid and flashes forward to pick up some more kills. They will lose the tower, but can JDG keep pushing for more?
Logan keeping JDG on life support. They're giving them a chance. I mean, we said it, right? Aphelios is the one champion that could maybe carry, and Kanavi, as we say that, he gets jumped on. Maybe has something to say about it.
They do have a little bit. Great hook. It's onto the exact target you want. It's onto Hanfong, who has to get him out. He flashes away to Zoom, who dies. They don't want to put in the Loken, who's frontlining right now. He's pushing. Except Yagao does not have a flash, but I can't really say it's much better for Suning. So a lot of big you know, disengage and engage tools no longer available for either of these sides. And this Aphelios is online. Not only that, but he has the stopwatch. That could be pivotal as we come into this fight. But look at the SOFM and Bin trying to look for something. The Paranoid has been used, and he goes straight in on top of it. They use the Zonyas, though, to try and bait him out just a little bit. Kanavi can't really get him in, but Bin doesn't feel afraid. Goes golden. The Moonlight Vigils on top of the two exact people you want. Yagao and Loken are dead, and Suning will march on to take the base.
Complete destruction there from Suning. They're not even done. They want to chase down, finish off all the last kills. Kanavi's trying to do his best to clear the minion wave, but there is nothing you can do, my friend. Suning on an absolute tear, jumping towards the base of JDG.
It was all too little, too late from JDG. They were too tunneled on getting their Aphelios stacking up to this very big Aphelios items, but it just wasn't enough. They're too far in the hole. Suning will take the advantage in this series and go 1-0 up in this best of 3.
Honestly, a great start to the night for Suning, and I think JDG are going to want to change a lot coming into this next game. I think on paper they got a lot
right now, because it does force a lot of pressure onto Loken to say, or even the LeBlanc, you can't just jump in anymore. You have to make sure you're not getting hit by the suppression.
Yeah,
they could flash over with the hook. They could go for this.
It's so good. Here we go.
There it is, and the silence with the W. First blood for Suning, and Yagao is in overs again, because if you fall down that hole of self-doubting, that's when things can get a little bit dicey. As we can see on the bot side, both the hook champions going in. There was an ignite used and a heal. They're trying to still get going this, and that's straight up just a kill. No flash on to get away, and now JDG have themselves
for a gank opportunity.
Well, no gank opportunity, but there is a dragon opportunity here for JDG as Konami and Lumao push themselves onto that. SOFM is a 2 levels.
They're winning more. You know, you walk in the jungle with Lumao. We saw him playing with Yagao earlier too. Like, Konami can attack the enemy jungle as opposed to lanes.
Oh, Yagao was forced to flash, and he has nowhere to go now as the Hextech Ultimatum comes down, and SOFM gets himself a nice, clean kill. Good roam down from Bin to force out the summoner.
His ultimate, because I kind of feel like that's one of the big brain things he would do that doesn't really do anything, but it's kind of sweet. We got to fight in the mid.
Well, if he put it into this Q, then the Q is doing enough damage to take that kill. The big brain, the 5-head is in.
We have hit that point of critical mass where it feels like on the Malzahar, hard to push him out of lane, and 2v2 on the top side of the map.
2v2, there is no ignite here for Zoom as he pops it down straight away, and they are going to miss the Q because of the miss, but it does not matter as Bin picks up the kill. Zoom with no flash means that he goes down. They're looking for engages, they're looking to see if they can get something, but it's really not working out for them. As I say that on, jumps it onto Lumao. Lumao taking a lot of damage right now, forced to flash away, but there's going to be a Sonic Wave, and the Mega Inferno Bomb right on top of it. SOFM should have the safeguard to get himself out.
I think there's so much to be excited about if you are a Suning fan. Now, onto the Drake. Kanavi does have a smite, but it's a hard one to get.
Well, there is a little minion there being hooked up there, as they see now Lumao taking down. So that's the 4th kill of the game here for SOFM. The smite's been used to try and keep the JDG jungler alive, as Kanavi will be sacrificed to the blood god of the LPL. And now Suning in complete control. 4-0-4 for Suning on this SOFM pick, and he is becoming an error in JDG's screen.
Suning just type in question marks in all chat, spamming that one out, because JDG are forcing a 3 versus 4, and you can see maybe if Kanavi is able to get one reset, maybe that can turn the fight. Maybe that thinks he would memorize all his openings. He get everything done. I've been on a bit of a chess kick lately, so, you know, having some fun with that one. 1300, so I'm not terrible, but I'm pretty bad. Bin, not bad, but he's the 1v2. That might not be enough.
No, it might not be, and there's going to be the needlework with the Hextech Ultimatum used and the flash. Hookstock still there, no way of following up on it, but while they're making a move on top, there's an equal and opposite reaction on bot lane, so it's a trade of 1-for-1, as we can see Kanavi did end up getting the kill.
Oh, it's not just that, though. SOFM doing it with a little bit of style. Hanfeng was trying to take the kill, but no. SOFM is going to kick him away, deal damage, land a Sonic Wave. Beautiful stuff.
Everfrost for Yagao, we're seeing this a lot more from players in the LPL. They're using it as more of a utility setup to try and catch out a prime target. And speaking of catching out a prime target, it's Zoom who gets hit by the Sonic Wave, and they will get himself the refresh. And SOFM Take a bow, my son. You are doing so much as Logan trying his very best. Has got the Moonlight Vigil, but nowhere to go. He has no way of getting out alive, and Suning are tearing JDG apart. They're going to continue pushing in on top of Lume, who's forced to flash away. Now Kanavi in a little bit of trouble as he gets Dredgeline back into the fight. He tries to go in with the Heartbreaker. Will not get the reset, though, onto the Nautilus, and that's going to be pretty much all she wrote for for JDG in the top lane. They're still going.
I mean, they just opened up.
Basically global ultimate that can come out from the Ziggs.
Unreal.
Oh,
we're
God.
back into another fight. Sure, why not?
We're back in. Welcome to the LPL Ender, where the action never stops and the team fights make no sense as we go back into the real game and everyone's just going for SOFM. Knows that he is just so much more powerful, but can you 1v4? That's the next question. Find out next time on JDG versus Suning as we come back to some more normality as the dragon has spawned.
Look, I don't know. I feel like there's not going to be a season 2 of this one. Like, Suning, it was a little bit too easy for the heroes in this. The villain's not putting up too much of a fight. This time, Zoom is trying to dive in. I don't know about that one. Oh my word!
Well, he's going to get Han Fong, and that's Gwen doing Gwen things. We'll almost take another one there, and there's Loken maybe pushing a little bit too far forward. He's going for it. He's trying to find it. Oh, God, yes, he will get it. But while that's been happening, SOFM on the other side of this, and you can see with the chakrams coming in, Angel has no mana, but it does not matter as he's able to get it all going on top of him. Yagao actually takes a 1v1 against the Camille, and Ender, what the hell is going on? And there's nowhere for Bin to go.
Bin's like, wait, let me auto-attack you, please. Okay, well...
That feels a bit rough, but might also feel another bit rough as Zoom in this top side has been trying to keep him occupied as Kanavi now comes down. Angel is there, will have the suppress available to him and will probably use it against the Kanavi. Yep, there it is, but Zoom is still alive and now Bin in a lot of trouble. Gonna see now SOFM trying to get on top of Yagao. There's the bouncing bomb to finish off the kill, and it's still a 1-5-4 side of Suning. They're just too far ahead. They have too much money. They have too many ways of getting on top of you, and they're gonna put JDG back to the Shadow Realm.
Unbelievable. Remember when that inhibitor tower died at 17 minutes with Riftfield? Yeah. There's no defense for you, JDG. Where are you running? There's no towers to hide behind. You got to go all the way back into the base, to be fair, but he is not going to take anything in return.
Give him enough time and he will be able to take it. That is a fact. He will not die to this objective, but Scryer's orb did go down, so they do know that this is being taken as JDG now walk up. Zoom taking a bit of a chunk, and this is the easy mode right now for the side of Suning as you missed the Moonlight Vigil. Angel has ult, and they're going to jump straight on top of him, and that's exactly what we talked about. They're going to be able to jump in, but you can't jump back out now. SOFM trying to preserve his KDA. He will finally fall. It is the Thresh that picks up that one, but you can see the damage is here. They're trying to keep Zoom, they're trying to keep Logan, they're trying to keep Kanavi, and everyone's just keep going back on top of this. Kanavi coming back forward with this Viego reset. He gets 2 as he keeps pushing forward. Nice satchel charge, though, as Wanfong cannot escape destiny, and that's going to be another reset there as Kanavi goes down anyway. Zigs on Zigs, just violence. It's just, well, a quick one, though, and there's only 3 people on it.
Yeah, a lot of good zoning from the Ziggs too. Oh, beautiful satchel charge.
Oh, it's beautiful satchel charge, but a great Everfrost actually stops about 3 or 4 members, but the Ignite ticking, Yagao goes down, so he will have no further part in this fight. Now, we can reset and go for it. Wanfong in a lot of trouble, but he's got his teammates to back him up. The Moonlight Vigil only lands onto On. Flash forward from Loken as SOFM takes down the Gwen. It's 2 kills here for Loken. Great hook onto SOFM. Can Loken do it? He's got more auto attacks in him, but not enough sustain. And they're going to be able to take him down. Triple kill for SOFM, and they're back onto the Baron.
Oh man, it was almost Loken's moment there. Time to shine. Red, white, let's fight. And Loken almost gets the job done, but the rest of the team was not able to do enough for him to set things up. Suning coming in with those big old walls, doing so much. I mean, I feel like I'm just reciting KDAs at this point, but 12, 1, and 10 is just disturbing.
I love this pickle from Angel. Goes with the Medjay Soul Stealer, just knowing that he is not going to die. He's already got 2 tanky items, the Rylai's Crystal Scepter, and you can see the damage here. Loken is getting there, but again, similar to game 1, is it too little too late for the side of JDG as they look to try and defend against this Baron push?
I mean, Alisin did almost 5,000 damage in a team fight. That is not reasonable. That is not okay, and JDG have to force a fight in mid because they're just losing their base.
They are, and as SOFM just backs away, misses out the chains, the Everfrost doesn't land, they're going to take their second inhibitor, so that's bot and top, the 2 inhibitors that you do want to take as they're so diametrically opposed to each other. Gives you a lot of pressure now if you're Suning, as we can see now. Bin Not going to be caught out just yet as he keeps down the pressure, keeps up the Baron buff, and soon they can keep pushing. They've got a Ziggs. Ziggs with Baron buff is disgusting.
Yeah, Ben on the flank, always threatening. You see the box goes down, but yeah, they got to go in.
They gotta go in, and Loken is dead. No flash, no lantern, nowhere to go. Bin is being jumped on. He's gonna use his Hex Ultimatum to try and just keep everybody around and against the turrets. They're gonna be so much more damage here for Suning. They don't even care about these fights right now. SOFM being chased down. He will fall, only down to his GA. So, the side of JDG, yes, they lose Loken, but they gain 2 kills. Even the GA going down is enough, as here come the scissors. Chop, chop, chop! On top of SOFM. Another big shutdown over to JDG. I believe he had 1,000 gold shutdowns in a row for the side of JDG, and they can go back Suning. They got themselves all inhibitors, or at least all inhibitor turrets, and they can go and pick up this dragon, reset, and come back again.
Yeah, it does truly feel like we've got one more fight left in this one before Suning take the game. We have truly entered the end game for this squad. I mean, at this point, we're not even in.
They get the needlework, and important to notice, though, Loken still does not have his flash, still waiting for that cooldown, but he does have a stopwatch. Now, do they look to try and just go for this one? There's the Mega Inferno Bomb down. They're going to take down Lu Mao. Takes him down. The kick is fantastic. They get the Moonlight Vigil off onto SOFM, but he goes down without using his locket. And now, with the ultimate from the Malzahar, you cannot go in on top of that. But look at this damage coming out from the side of SOFM. Sorry, not from SOFM, from Yagao. He gets taken out by Angel. That's the game. That's the series. Suning go to 6-5. JDG left wondering what happened.
What a convincing performance by Suning here this evening. I mean, just phenomenal across the board. Game 1 was a close game, but it was a controlled game. One where JDG never felt like they had a chance. Well, if that was controlled, this game was an absolute destruction.